Afternoon, Utopia. John Vida Long here. Today is the day that you learn all about John Vida Long. We're here at our Wimberley property, our old house in Wimberley, Texas. The old place was built in the 40s. It's our base of operation. It's where we keep all of our important stuff, like our rock saw, like our trucks, like everything that's important to us. Just a grand old place. We just found out that a major grocery store bought the land across the street, so we have the old place for sale. We're going to trade the old place for probably about a 200-acre Costa Rican rainforest, hopefully this year. Anyway, let's tell you more about who we are, what we do, and why we do it. First off, let's talk about our transportation. Just a quick look, you'll see I've got a 2000 model Ford diesel truck. That truck carries the 7.3 engine in it, the 7.3 turbocharged engine. It is the best engine ever developed for a diesel truck. That's why we have it. We could have a new truck, we could have a different truck. No, no, no. We want that engine. That engine is an old school ass kicker. Okay, in my hand is my hunting bow. This is a High Country Excalibur. It's an old school compound bow shooting an overdraw. I know it's old school, but I love it. I've had so many successful hunts with this bow. This is the one that I always go to when there's a question. 0 to 40 yards, and there is food on the table. The High Country shoots a 24-13 aluminum arrow, XX78 Super Slam. It's an old school arrow. It's a big arrow. Has a 100-grain thunderhead on the end, and it's absolutely good for any pig, any deer, any coyote, any small game that you want to put the arrow on. You will have food on the table. The second thing I'm going to show you, which is probably my most favorite weapon of choice, and is a recent addition to our hunting arsenal. This is a striker crossbow. 150-pound draw weight, absolutely deadly. I bought this for the boys so they could hunt with me in October during the bow season. Break them in on a crossbow first, and quite frankly, I think I'll be hunting with this crossbow. From the first moment I picked it up, 0 to 60, and I have game on the table. It's absolutely a killer. We're going to shoot these a little bit later, so you're going to see what they can do into a good foam target, and just imagine what they would do into the side of a whitetail deer or big old fat pig. The striker crossbow shoots what we call is a carbon fiber 20-inch bolt. And again, once again, we've got it outfitted with the 100-grain Thunderhead broadhead. This is an old school broadhead, but we just absolutely love it. All right, now we're getting out of the fun stuff. Let's talk about this big hunk of metal behind me. This girl, I call her Sancha, my girlfriend. If you wonder what I do when I'm not with my family, when I'm not in the field hunting, I'm sitting on top of this thing, saving trees. It's a custom-made rock saw, 37,000 pounds, 110 horsepower diesel engine, and she kicks ass. She's got a reverse wheel. The wheel automatically backfills as it's going, and we put in thousands and thousands of miles of oak wilt suppression trench in our Texas hill country saving trees. If we put the blocking trench in, we can save a 100-year-old tree. We can save a 400-year-old tree. We can save acres and acres of trees. It's the right thing to do for Mother Nature. It's the right thing to do for our hill country. Anyway, you'll see the rock saw is solid steel. Solid steel. We haul her on Pura Vida Long here from the woods. We're going to demonstrate our crossbow and our compound bow today, and you're going to see that they're absolutely lethal. These are our two preferred weapons of choice. As John flips around, you'll see we have a target down there that has two bullseyes on it. We have a lower and an upper. We're going to shoot both of those. The compound bow will take the lower, the crossbow will take the upper. John, come behind me and get ready to watch a shot. Okay, this compound bow is absolutely deadly. Okay, there's the compound bow. Now we're going to pick up our second weapon of choice, which is our striker crossbow. Absolutely deadly. We're going to send this one down the range too. Striker crossbow coming in. And let's go down and see how we do. John, walk with us. You'll see both weapons at 20 yards are in the kill zone. Come on down. The first arrow you see is the compound bow, and you see we've got it into the size of a baseball. The second arrow that you see is the crossbow, and we're just almost on the bullseye. Once again, these weapons are fantastic. Now we're going to switch out just a little bit. We're going to get John Andrews shooting the crossbow. We're going to sign off. A little bit later, we're going to show you the rest of the family. John, Pura, Vida long from the woods.